Disney After Hours events are back at Walt Disney World, but are they worth it? Here's our thoughts. All the things that used to be offered at Disney World, or almost all of them, have really returned, and that includes the Disney After Hours events, which we have often attended over the years, and we are happy to be returning to those again. However, a lot of people are trying to figure out if it's worth their time. So I wanted to help you figure that out because the answer is probably going to be different for everybody, but hopefully the information today will help you. Let's start with the basics so that we are both on the same page with what an after hours event even is. Basically, these are specially ticketed events, so your regular theme park ticket doesn't apply. It's a separate ticket that have been offered at different times in all 4 of the Disney World theme parks, as well as Typhoon Lagoon. There is very limited sales on these tickets, so the crowds in the parks are really limited, which is one of the biggest appeals. The main appeal being the lower wait times and the opportunity to get photos because there aren't a lot of people in the background, and there aren't a lot of people waiting for the PhotoPass photographers. And there are also snacks available. I don't want to call them free. They are just included with your ticket, but it is a really nice perk to be able to just walk up to like a snack cart and get a Mickey bar or popcorn or a bottled drink. You might be wondering, if it's a specially ticketed event, how is that different than like a Halloween party or a Christmas party event? And they are kind of similar in that you are paying for a separate event after the park closes. I will say though that the Halloween and Christmas parties, the focus is mostly on the entertainment, like the parade or the stage show or exclusive character meets, whereas the main focus of an after hours event is the lower wait times on the attractions. But just to confuse things even more, there has occasionally been a version of the after hours events that looks kind of like a hybrid. So for instance, Villains After Hours is sometimes available, and it has entertainment at an after hours event. So it's kind of a mix in the middle, but in general, the focus of an after hours event is the lower wait times for the attractions. Once you have your after hours ticket, it does allow you to enter the parks before they are closed. You have some regular park time as well as some after hours events time. The biggest draw or biggest appeal of that is that you can do things that aren't available during the after hours events. So that includes like fireworks or eating in restaurants that aren't open during after hours, or you can go on attractions that aren't open during after hours. So you kind of get a mix of both. The Disney After Hours events are not available all the time, particularly during peak travel times, because Disney cannot close the parks early to accommodate the crowds. But if you have an upcoming trip planned, it is worth checking to see if there are any after hours events available and consider buying it for your trip. Who should attend a Disney After Hours event? So this is going to vary depending on your travel group and your main focus, but I would say the first group that should consider going is people that have short trips and really want to pack in a lot. You could, for instance, go to a park during the day with your regular theme park ticket, maybe take a little break, and then use an after hours ticket that night to go to an after hours event and get a whole lot done in one evening, more in those 4 to 6 hours than you could probably all day due to the low crowds and lower wait times. Another group that should go is people that can stay up late. If you cannot stay up late, it will be a complete waste of money because they do last often until the wee hours. And so if you can't make it, it won't be worth the money for you. Another group that will really enjoy it is people that don't like the heat. So if you are traveling during a hot time of year, and most times of year are hot in Orlando, then this is actually a really great way to do things because it is later in the day, you don't have the sun beating down on you, and so it can be really appealing to do the parks then and get all in 4 to 6 hours at night without the sun, as opposed to during the day with the higher crowds and the higher temperatures. Another group that should consider it is people that don't want to navigate the Disney Genie Plus system or worry about virtual queues. They are not available during after hours events because they're just lower crowds. And so it is really nice to not have to be on your phone, to not have to strategize in a very detailed way. And so if you want sort of a lower stress, non-Genie Plus way of doing the parks, this is the way to do it. Now let's talk about, is it worth it? I will say in general, we do think Disney After Hours events are worth it. And you might want to just consider doing them instead of a regular theme park ticket, depending on how your days are laid out and how your schedule goes. We do recommend focusing on the number of attractions you can do during the event as opposed to the number of hours. It is going to feel like a lot per hour, but the number of attractions that you can get into those hours is likely as many as you could do during a whole day at the theme parks. So for that reason, we do generally think it's worth it, even though we definitely acknowledge the tickets are not cheap. We also do want to mention that some parks are more worth it than others. So Magic Kingdom is going to be a no-brainer to us. There are so many attractions there that make it worth doing because you can do so many in just one evening. You can also avoid the crowds with Magic Kingdom being the most popular of all the theme parks. You can finally go into Magic Kingdom without all the crowds being there. That one's very easy to recommend. We also really like Typhoon Lagoon. It's called H2O Glow. And we would actually recommend getting an H2O Glow ticket instead of a regular Typhoon Lagoon ticket. The prices are very, very similar, but you can go into Typhoon Lagoon when it's dark. You don't have to worry about putting on sunscreen. And it is just a much, much easier way to do a water park. When it has been offered, Animal Kingdom After Hours, we felt like wasn't as worth it as the other parks. And that is due to having fewer attractions, and they can't allow the animal attractions to be a part of After Hours because the animals cannot do that number of business hours or working time, if you will. So we just felt like there wasn't enough to do at Animal Kingdom After Hours. But that being said, a lot of people did love doing Animal Kingdom After Hours when it was available because of Flight of Passage, if nothing else. So overall, we think they're generally worth it, with Magic Kingdom and Typhoon Lagoon being the easiest ones to recommend. And finally, let's say that you decide to attend a Disney After Hours. Here are a few tips to really maximize your ticket. The first is to arrive as soon as you are able. For instance, 7 p.m. is a very common time that your ticket will get you in, and you can do some regular park time during this window before the after hours event officially begins. In that time, you can do attractions that aren't open during after hours. You can see the nighttime entertainment that is available, and maybe dine at a location that is not open during after hours. After the event officially begins, like at park close until the after hours event is over, then we recommend just enjoying all of the attractions. You'll likely want to visit the most popular ones because during the party they will have fewer lines, obviously, and be more of a walk-on versus the long standby or the need for a Genie Plus Lightning Lane selection. So just enjoy the attractions and be sure to pick up bottled drinks, popcorn, ice cream, snacks as you go throughout the evening. Before you leave an after hours event, we highly recommend that you make time for PhotoPass pictures. This is a fantastic time, especially if you're at Magic Kingdom and you're on Main Street, because there just aren't that many people around, so the photos will turn out better than during a normal Magic Kingdom day or night. And before you head out, make sure you grab some bottled drinks to take with you. I hope that has been helpful, maybe helped you make a decision about if you think it's worth it for you. I would love to hear your thoughts if you've attended and you plan to attend again. Let us know if you have any questions or comments. Thanks for watching.